I'm seeing you growing and nurturing something appearing in your material reality during the month of July. Something is going to expand, maybe something going in your way, but we will see. But welcome everybody to Our Sky, Our Story. My name is Kalita Salia. If you're new, if you're not, then welcome. I am a mother, a real angel, and I do dabble in crypto, so make sure you check out my Crypto Angles podcast. But over here, we interpret astrology based off of the visible sky. So it's not mainstream tropical astrology. It is based off the sun, moon, and stars that you see above your head every single day. And I always say, don't believe me, check for yourself, because as you see, these are the positions of the luminaries, and a major one, Pluto, is actually in Capricorn, not Aquarius, according to the visible sky. So there's more information down below, but don't believe me, don't check me. Do check me, don't believe me, check for yourself. Either Google it, the sky live, you can see all of these transits for yourself. You can get an astronomy app, or you can grab one of the calendars, and there's a discount. You can learn from the back of it. It's all amazing, and a diary will be available soon. So if you are new, the order of this video, it's the beginning of the month on, when's it starting? Monday. So we'll cover the numerology for July. We'll then look at the transits that's happening this cycle. We'll then clarify with some tarot for not only the month of July, but also for this cycle as well. And then of course we come back to the present moment, because the present moment is all that matters. So do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and the bell notification if you'd like to stick around. It would really help me out. And of course, on the 1st of July, what will come out is a video of us synchronizing the numerology with all of the current placements, as well as all of the transits that's coming out in July. So that will come out on the 1st of July. Make sure you check that out before it's only available on Patreon. It's only going to be on YouTube for 48 hours, so make sure you check that out. But let's get into the numerology of July. So for those who are new, when it comes to numerology, there's 3 here if you've not noticed. If you don't know how to add up the numerology, it's simply the month plus the year, and then you get your number. But if you are new, there are 3. I need you to breathe in with me and breathe out. I like to shine light on multiple angles of reality. So we're looking at multiple perspectives of numerology. Okay, we're going to look at the Gregorian calendar, which it's the 7th month. We're also looking at the original calendar. This is just it's just the way I'm calling it, okay? It's just just it's easier to write it. But we're looking at the original calendar, so technically July would be the 5th month, not the 7th. So them energies will still have an impact. And of course, we're following the 13 moon cycles. So we are on our 13th moon right now, okay? And usually I saw 3, 2, 1 on the clock. I saw 3, 2, 1, and we're going to get a 1, 2, 3 coming up soon with the numerology. So confirmation of something. But usually I like to bring out the 13 moons when the moon transit is actually happening. But it is happening this cycle in our first cycle of this month. You notice I don't like to use the word week, but it's coming up, so that's why we're going to cover it in this video now. But if it happens a little bit later, this 13 moon may pop up, because of course there's only 12 months but 13 moon cycles, so there's going to be one month where we'll obviously cover an extra one in that month. But anyway, let's get into it. So what we are getting, I've just had my green pen. With the Gregorian, we're getting 7 plus 224, so 7 plus 8 basically, which gives us 15, 6. So it gives us 15. I'm going to write the 6 in a different color. But then as well with the original, we're getting 5 plus 224, which gives us 13, 4. And then we've got our 13 moon cycles, which is giving us a 12, 3. Oh, why did I do that? 12. So just to make it stand out just a little bit more, we're getting that 13, 6, 13, 4, 12, 3. So we're getting 6, 4, 3. Now these two, the 15, 6 and the 13, 4 are both karmic numbers, both karmic energies. So I am seeing just generally overcoming or breaking karmic debts, breaking out of cycles essentially. So just a general term with the karmic numbers, I am feeling that something will be broken through, overcome in general. So I generally like to look at all of the numbers to get a holistic perspective, basically light shining on multiple angles. So with all of them, of course, we're getting a base energy of 1. 1 is present in a lot of things, but of course it's amplified for the month of July. So we're literally getting energies of 1, 1, 1, which is 3 ones, giving us also 31. It's basically 3 1. Something I've learned from my mentor waters above when it comes to numerology, and if you've got 3 numbers in a row, it's basically 3 ones, which then gives you the energy of 31. So it's just another way to get a deeper perspective into numerology. But anyway, we're getting a 31 energy, 3 ones as like a base energy for all of the 3, 4 and 6. So it's this newness, this masculine energy of new leadership, direction and support. So keep that in mind, that this 1 energy is going to be there, and because it's 3 ones, the 3 number is going to just amplify that, the 3 energy, which we'll get into anyway, as not only do we have it with the 3 ones, we do have it with the original numerology giving us the 13, 4 as well. So the 1 and 3 is quite potent in all of this. So I find that interesting because the way I look at energy, I see the 1 as the masculine support, that light that pierces through the darkness, pierces through the matter. And then the 3 energy is the 3 is the energy coil. It's the spiraling. So that's basically a 3. When it comes to all of our numbers, they're symbols. So the 3 literally represents the spiral of the energy. But energy don't know which direction it's going without the 1, the masculine support. So that's why the 1 energy is very leadership orientated. It's very direct. It knows where it's going. It knows how to create the foundation and stability for that as well. So keep in mind for the month of July, I was about to say June, but the month of July, direction is going to be amplified. Direction, leadership in the direction you're going in. Clarity is going to be amplified. There's going to be new ways that your light is piercing through the matter and the hologram around us. There's like, imagine you're this ball and you just kind of expand and your light is just shining out in new different ways. That's basically the 1 energy. Your light is expanding out in that way, which allows the rest of the numbers to know, okay, we're going to circle around this 1 energy. Okay, so keep that in mind for the month of July. But then amplifying this 3 energy, we're getting that 1, 2, 3. So this 1, 2, 3 is, I like to say it's 1, 2, 3 go. 1, 2, 3 go when it comes to our 13 moon cycles. So within this, we're getting the 2, which of course makes up the 3. So the two is feminine, 1's masculine, 2 is feminine, and 2 represents contrast and duality. Okay, it's very feminine in nature, but it ultimately represents contrast and duality. For anything to exist in our hologram or reality, it actually needs the contrast. Okay, it needs that duality to exist, because that's just where we are in our level of consciousness. So in order for this creativity with this 3 energy, 3 being the expansive spiral of creation, 3 being the child, so you've got the masculine, feminine, child. It's that excitement, this like, this is the way my energy is going to go. You've got the masculine support of this is where light is traveling. You've got the contrast and duality for it to actually exist in your reality. And then the 3 energy then comes out to expand what has now appeared in your reality through duality and contrast, and of course the direction you're shining your light and standing firm. You are going to spiral out on that. That could come through your own creations, how you're communicating. You could communicate in a certain way which will help expand you. So pay attention to if important conversations comes up this month, that may happen. But then of course with the original calendar, we're also getting this 3 energy. So we're getting the 1 and the spiral of the 3. So again, this creativity, this expansion is part of the base energies for this 4. And this 4, it kind of stands like more amplified of the 1 energy. It's based on a lot of leadership. It's based on consistency, discipline, unique ideas, and working on that, actually bringing it out, whether that's business minded or anything like that. But it's very leadership focused, like more so than the 1, and discipline as well. And 4 representing time, the 4th dimension, which represents time. So whenever I see this 4 energy, as well as it's a karmic number, and I'm sure this one's about overcoming laziness, like indulgence in laziness and stuff like that. So it's really about breaking through this month, that thing that is keeping you trapped. And I feel for me, something has come up where I'm just like, this needs to go, this needs to stop, blah blah blah. So if anything like that has come up for you, let me know, drop it in the comments, do let me know. But that's kind of what I'm seeing. You may have thoughts to have got wanted to stop certain things, to get rid of it, because you don't want that in your time anymore. It's not part of you being disciplined, structure. It adds to laziness, so it's got to go. So this is about breaking through that laziness, breaking through that procrastination that's keeping you stuck. Yeah, and being time, it's like you breaking through this karmic energy of being lazy and just indulging in what you're doing, but not really doing things to the best that you can, basically, in what will benefit you in the best way. It's kind of like, so long as you're working on that, in time, you're changing your time. You're changing how you are experiencing your time, all with how you allow yourself to naturally expand and spiral out, to bring out that creativity. And you bringing out this creativity, working on it, being disciplined, leading, directing within your time, so it can impact that. We're then getting the energies of the 5 and of course the 6. So again, the 1 energy, but 5, we had that in our last month as well. It's about connection and change. Okay, connection and change. So that base energy is there of still wanting to change, and I feel it's gonna pop back up in a couple months. It's gonna be on the original calendar when we're officially on the 7th, this connection and change. So it is a base energy, of course, that's there, and this base energy of connecting with others, changing things that you need to get rid of in your time, changing, like your life actually changing, things in your life actually changing. It's falling into this 6 energy. Now 6 represents the material. Okay, the way this works with the 3, 6, 9, you have the 6 at the bottom, you have the 9 at the top, and the 3 is the spiral, the coil that brings the information from the ether, the astral planes, brings it down to the material reality. Put another spiral. Okay, so that is how it works with the 3, 6, and then the 9. So we're focused a lot on, of course, the material reality. The 6 is literally, oh dear, the 6 is literally like a pregnant belly. Okay, so pregnant belly is the material. It has that pregnant ability to birth out anything. Okay, and because it represents the material reality, it is impact is going to happen in your material reality. So that's what I'm trying to say. You will be nurturing, growing something during the month of July, because you're in the belly. You're fully working on the material reality right now in this month, and you will birth something. Something will be birthed in your material reality, and I feel it's whatever you are spiraling out and doing, whatever you're creating with that spiral, whatever you've been disciplined and working on and directing leadership in time, okay, breaking through any lazy habits, and something is brewing. Something is brewing and will get ready to be birthed. But ultimately this month, with this 6 energy being there, is going to impact physically quite noticeably with your eyes, with your experience, something in your material reality. That's why I was like, in the last month, I know I've been saying change a lot, but these energies are slow transitioning ultimately. But last month I was like, you're going to notice something, and if anything, July, you're going to see more tangible things coming up, which makes sense with this 6 energy and something about to be birthed. But that is what I'm seeing with the numerology of July. Make sure you do check out the stars support you, the luminaries support you, which will be out on the 1st of July, where we will synchronize the numerology with all of these luminaries, okay? Because in these videos we only focus on the actual transits. But if you did like the numerology part, give a like on the video, help your girl out, and let's get into the transits that's happening this cycle. So this cycle we are only getting to, so let's actually take a look at July. Let's take a look at July. Oh, so beautiful. I can't believe, I have to just say I'm proud of myself. Second calendar we're going, but as you can see, the 30th finishes on the Sunday, and then we're moving into beautiful July. So all that's happening this cycle is we're getting Mercury entering into Cancer on the 1st, and then we're getting Neptune stationing retrograde on the 2nd. So, and of course our new moon. Is it new moon? Yeah. So, what was it? On the 1st, Mercury goes into Cancer. And then on the 2nd, Neptune stations retrograde in Pisces. So what is this telling me? So Mercury is all about energy exchange, and this particular energy exchange is going to synchronize with our Gregorian numerology and the 6. So Mercury is all about energy exchange, the umbrella term. This energy exchange can come through communication, your thoughts, literally how your body communicates with itself if there's any form of dis-ease, and monetary exchange as well. So make sure you check out my Crypto Angles podcast, where we focus more on the money, the monetary aspect on Sunday. But ultimately, oh, I need to sneeze. Oh my days. Oh, it's gone. Ultimately, Mercury is about any form of energetic exchange, being Hermes, the winged god, winged messenger. He's known as God's messenger. It just goes back and forth in the sky bringing messages. But anyway, that's Mercury, and it's entering into Cancer. Cancer is what house does the Cancer fuel? Cancer fuels the 4th house. Okay, I don't touch much on houses, but it does fuel the 4th house, which is a lot about home and family. Okay, home and family. So when it comes to Cancer as well, it's about home and family. Ultimately, Cancer being the crab is that hard shell. It's a hard shell with a soft interior. So this water sign, being a water element, is very deep in nature, very connected to a lot of things as it is water, but it knows how to protect itself, and it knows what to protect itself from and what to actually keep safe and to nurture and grow based around what is important to you. So that is home and family, as well as what's important to you. Oh, mini confirmation burp. So it's what is important to you that makes you want to protect it and to grow and nurture it. Okay. So what I am seeing, as we are getting the 4 energy with the 4th house, and we're getting the 6 energy, which is about the material, it's about nurturing, it's about birthing potential. I am basically seeing the way we are going to exchange our energy from this point on is only going to be with things, with people that you find valuable. So you want to grow and nurture it. You want to, as you're growing and nurturing it, it's something you also want to protect. So pay attention to your thoughts at this time, what comes up, because you may think a lot of things about this is what's truly important to me and this isn't. This is what I actually want. This is what I want to grow, protect. This is something I want to add to my family. So I want to grow and nurture that. If you're starting a family, or if you're, want to just give more life to your family, it could come up in any way. Whether this is a business partnership coming in and you happen to exchange your energy, it will be something that you want to grow and nurture. So if anything comes in and you don't want to, you'd get rid of it. But bear in mind, that's how the hologram likes to hologram. Okay, it will bring in things to make sure this is what I want to nurture and protect. Okay, so you could have energy exchanges come in which you really want to block them out. You want to put them outside of the shell. The hologram may bring up experiences for you like this, where it gives you the opportunity to fully decide and direct your energy and attention into what you truly want. So pay attention to what you actually want to grow and nurture. Pay attention to if anything or anyone comes in, especially if they're new, or if they're a past person, whether that's a past family, is rekindled, past partnership, relationship. It could be anything, but ultimately you will exchange your energy if you want to grow and nurture that very thing, whether that's a person, a project, commitment, could be anything, but you want to grow and nurture and protect it. Okay, so in that nurturing and in that protection of how you're exchanging your energy, I'm seeing is part of one, that connection and change, and birthing and nurturing something in your material reality, actually working on it. And it makes sense, as Mercury, how you exchange your energy is all about this protection. Okay, so with Neptune now stationing retrograde in Pisces, so we've got a few retrograding luminaries. Check them out up there. All the ones with the R are retrograding, and Neptune is going to join them on the 2nd of July. So I've said before, retrogrades offer they're not bad. They just offer a going back, a redo, or giving you that space, time and capacity for you to do what you didn't have done before. So in essence, because it offers you that time, you have more than enough time to work on, or to finish off, or to start anything that has been lingering for a while on your mind. And actually getting that done allows you then to propel forward more, especially when the luminary station direct. But as you are working on it during the retrograde, it can offer that momentum build up anyway, where you can start to notice change and differences and movement in the actual retrograde periods. So keep that in mind for all of the retrogrades anyway. But oftentimes it's this period just allows you to finish off what needs to be done, so you can actually move on and experience new things. Once you experience these new things, there's still going to be elements where you need to go back. Then when it's retrograde again, it offers that time. So that's how it works. It works in your benefit ultimately. But what does it mean with Neptune fully retrograding in Pisces? So Neptune is the fueler of Pisces. It actually fuels it, which is all part of this calendar. As you can see, it's all there. You've got Pisces, and it's fueled by Neptune as well as Jupiter. So Neptune is actually happy there. Neptune is very happy. Bear in mind, we're in the arms, people. We've got body to zodiac correlations, and we're in the arms. So Neptune fuels Pisces, so it's very happy there. Neptune is Poseidon's trident, and as you can see, it's like a fork. So it's like this tuning fork, and every time I say when we're in Pisces, this Pisces energy, we're in the waters. Okay, we are in the waters, and it's about being birthed out. I say not necessarily about being birthed out, it's about attuning yourselves to the right frequencies. So when you are birthed out, these are the frequencies you're attuned to. So Neptune in and of itself is that tuning fork. It's literally the tuning fork. So the Neptune energy does this all the time. It helps to attune you to the frequencies you'd like to experience. Okay. Neptune, being a water element, is very connected to everything. It's very delusional because it is connected to everything. It knows that any frequency is possible. It being the tuning fork, you just have to attune yourself to that frequency. This is why it has the delusional element. But you can use this energy to truly make your delusions a reality, you know, because Neptune knows that it's possible. Okay, so when it comes to your visions, your intuition, Neptune deepens that and you can trust it even more. When it comes to your dreams, literally when you're sleeping and your waking life dream as well, this is why you can attune yourselves to particular frequencies. So like I said, when it comes to this element of attuning yourselves, what frequencies are you going to reside on? It's retrograding in the constellation where you are attuning yourselves anyway. You're in the waters, so you know. So what I'm seeing this retrograde, it's going to be a lot of, you may reflect a lot upon this Pisces energy. For one, Pisces being the last zodiac sign, again, it's attuning itself to the frequencies, but it has the wisdom of all the other zodiacs within it, and it likes to bring this wisdom out in creative ways. So part of your dreams, like literally your waking dreams now, may have an element to do with this Pisces energy at this moment. So your actual dream may be a part of the wisdom, this Pisces watery wisdom that you actually want to bring out. Now this could be different for all of us because we're all interested in different things, but ultimately it's like this wisdom that, you know, this creativity 3 energy that you want to spiral out and expand with may have something to do with your wisdom. So if you have naturally, if you've been having dreams, visions, your gut feeling, your intuition is telling you to speak upon whatever wisdom that could be. Pisces being a fueler of the 12th house, it's more taboo. Well, not say more taboo, that's the 8th house, but it's more hidden in nature. So it's things not quite widely accepted. So, yeah, keep that in mind. So it's not quite widely accepted. So this may be like Neptune's going to be in Pisces for a while. So it's really cultivating this Pisces wisdom, and attuning yourself to that, bringing that out, I feel will be a part of your dream. We'll pick this up on in our How the Luminaries, How the Stars Support You on the 1st of July, but it's all part of the key. Your wisdom is a major part in this. So if you've naturally been drawn to any particular thing, I feel now's the time to bring out that creativity. Now's the time to overcome that laziness, that procrastination, and have that discipline and step into that timeline. Okay, and within stepping into that timeline, it's the time to actually nurture and develop that in your material reality. Okay, your dreams and this wisdom. And with Neptune stationing in retrograde, you are going to have the space, time and capacity to work on your dreams. Okay, trust in your intuition, trust in your gut instincts, trust in your visions to bring out this wisdom that you've got residing within you, to allow it to spiral out in its creative nature, and you being disciplined, being sure you're putting your light in that direction. So yes, that is what I am seeing with this. And again, it makes sense because as you're continuing to attune yourself, crossing the I's, dotting the T's of this retrograde energy, you're fully knowing how to exchange your energy, what you want to nurture and protect to truly bring out this Pisces wisdom. okay, to truly bring out what you are attuning your energies to, because you're going to nurture that, yeah, and allow it to grow and come out in the material reality. So that is what I am seeing with the transits. If you did like this, do hit the like, comment down below your thoughts, and let's get into the tarot to clarify all of this. So if you can take a deep breath with me, we'll get into the tarot. And exhale. So I did like 2 tarots for the other video last cycle, the last video I done, because we went into we went into Saturn retrograde, so make sure you go and check that out. Did a whole Saturn, like it was focused just on the Saturn retrograde, so do make sure you check that out. Ace of Wands popped up, we will take that one. But okay, let's connect to the collective. What is going to happen for the month of July? Maybe I shouldn't have took that one, but it's just going to be there as a floater. We're going to pull out kind of 2 for the month of July, and then this cycle as well. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? We've not done the moons. We're not taking that. I was literally wondering why I got through this so quick. We've not done the moons. Bear with me. We'll have to do the tarot again and do the sound bowl a little bit later. Let's get into the moons. My bad. I really thought I was doing so well and just talking quickly and getting it done, but no. Mama still chats. But anyway, the moon. We're starting off in the moon in Pisces on the day of the sun, Sunday, the 30th of June. We then transit into Aries on the 30th, okay? So on Sunday, I think it's about 6 o'clock or 4 or something, between 4 and 6, we enter into Aries. We're then moving into Taurus moon on the 2nd, and then we finish in Gemini on the 5th of July. So the moon is the mover of our emotions. It gets our energy in motion, gets our energy moving, okay? And once that energy is moved by your emotions, by how you feel about something, if it makes you happy, sad, excited, impatient, whatever the emotion may be, you then act upon it. And as you're acting upon that emotion, you see it through the lens of the sun, the ego, and whatever energy is drawn to you from that act, from that emotion, that energy you've put out, you then of course perceive it through the ego as well. That in combination with your sun sign, your moon sign, so you can check out your placements for yourself. I do offer birth chart readings, but honestly you can check for yourself. If you want that deeper insight, I can do it for you, but just trust yourself and check for yourself. So anyway, the moon, after we have our Cetus watery dip, which comes in on Saturday, we are going to have our whole alchemization process, and it's going to be finishing, of course, on the Sunday, of our emotions, as I mentioned, with the Pisces energy attuning itself to its new frequencies. It's ready to go around for the next 28 days. So there may be quite a bit of reflection on Sunday, or some reflection, or reflection on where you'd really like to go, how your emotions would like to move you to obviously bring in new experiences for you for this next 28 days. So that's how it's starting. Then we're going to be birthed out of the waters, because we've attuned ourselves to these frequencies, and we're going to start fresh. We're going to start new. We're beginning to attract these new experiences to us, or with our emotions, with our energy moving us in this new way, which will allow new things to be brought to us, okay, with this Aries energy. So Aries being pretty much the first zodiac sign, but Pisces is the first and the last because it's water. So Aries is technically the first to second, but Aries is the fire element, okay? It's that fire, that heat. So for example, you are born in your mother's womb, you are alive, but that fire element kicks in when you're born and you start to cry, okay? So that's why it's like Pisces is technically the first, because you're still there. You're born, you're alive, you're breathing, well, yeah, inhaling or eating, you're drinking, you're inhaling the waters, you're breathing in and eating and drinking the waters, which is urine if you didn't know. The atomic fluid is urine. But anyway, and it's only when you're born that's when the fire element comes in. So that's why it's like Aries, even though it is kind of the first, you were still kind of there. That's why Pisces is first and last. But sorry, mind dump. But this new fire element on how your emotions will kick in from Sunday up until obviously the transit on the 2nd, so till Tuesday. You may feel this new excitement, this new flame, because Aries being the first fire sign, is very childlike. So that excitement comes back, that passion and drive to just go for it comes back. So see how your energy moves you around that time, but you are entering into a new cycle on how your energy is moving you, which again, it makes sense because look, we're then getting Mercury transiting into Cancer. So you're going to, as your emotions are moving you in this new fresh way, it's like, yes, this new fresh way on how I'm going to exchange my energy now, only on things that I want to nurture and grow. I'm not going to waste my time on things that I want to protect out of me because it's not going to be of value for me. It's not valuable. It's not going to help me grow, and I don't want to help that grow. Okay, so our emotions is moving us in this new way. It's not putting up with old stuff anymore. It's just ready for the new. And as we're ready to enter into this new way and these transits begin to happen, our moon emotions then enter into Taurus. And I've said many times, Taurus is the toroidal field. Okay, just like the 6, just like Venus, just like Taurus, it represents the material reality. So Taurus is the toroidal field, and it's the thing that draws your experiences to you for you to interact with that thing in your material reality. That's why its base covering with Taurus is the material reality, the toroidal field. And of course within that it does cover love and money as well, but it's ultimately all your experiences that you are using your 6 senses to interact with in the hologram. But your emotions will begin to then attract new things even more. Your energy will move you in a way of attracting a new toroidal field. Okay, so now as you've begun to exchange your energy in a certain way, as you've begun to fill in the capacity of this Pisces wisdom, your toroidal field then kicks in. It's like, okay, these are the experiences that's going to be attracted to you over the next 28 days until we enter Pisces again. All right, so it's heavy on what you are creating, your leadership discipline, actually working on what you need to do, which will help to nurture and grow this 6 energy. Okay, what will be attracted to you in this new toroidal field? All right, and I'm feeling it's heavy on what you're going to be nurturing. And then of course, once this thing is attracted to your toroidal field, you then realize these are the experiences I'm going to have in my reality, which then it dips over into Gemini, which is about energy exchange. So from the end of this cycle, pretty much, you will be fully interacting with this and exchanging your energy with the new energies coming in, fully engaging into it from this point. So I feel even if you don't notice anything with Mercury at the beginning of the cycle, I feel it will definitely pick up and it will be noticeable towards the end of the cycle, because you will begin to exchange your energy. And of course, this is our new moon, or no moon, as I like to call it, because there's no moon in the sky. It's not illuminated, it's literally not there, but it's our new moon, no moon. So our energy throughout the whole of this cycle will be moving in a more logical and rational way, which I love that, because you know, Pisces is very delusional, but being the like water elements, it can be a little bit more delusional. However, because the moon is a new moon, no moon, our energy, our emotions are moving in a way that is more logical. So when it comes to this delusional aspect of Neptune and Pisces, it's like, What's logical about it though? Like, it can be done, I know it can be done, but you're seeing it, your energy is moving you in a logical way to get it done. How and who you're exchanging your energy with how you want to nurture, protect them, nurture, grow it, or for you to be protected, nurtured, and grown as well. It's going to, your emotions are going to move you in a logical and rational way when it comes to how you're exchanging your energy with what you want to protect. It's beginning this whole month with your creativity, how you're spending your time, and what you're bringing down into the material reality to birth it out is all coming from your energy moving in a logical and rational way. Okay, so you can trust it. I'd say things may not be super clear or like so clear, because that's usually on the full moon. However, the information that you know, you can move about it, you can move your energy in a logical, rational way when it comes to how you're exchanging your energy and what you're actually bringing out from July. Okay, so let's actually get back into the tarot now. So take a deep breath. This again. And exhale. So, what's happening for the month of July? Let's just connect to the collective. Make sure you check out Saturn retrograde. I know I've already said it, but do check that video out. I need to sit and timestamp, especially all my big videos. What's happening for the month of July with this numerology? Knight of Swords in reverse with the numerologies of 6, 4 and 3. What is going on with July? Got 6 of Wands, Knight of Swords. Anything else to clarify that? Bit of nostalgia coming up, I'm seeing. Victory, a bit of victory, I think. Oh, you just flew out. Four of Swords. It flipped out upside down, but it actually, like how I picked it up, it is right way up. Four of Swords. Oof. For the month of July. And then we got the Ace of Wands that's come out twice, so you must really want to come out. So that's what's happening for July. Can we figure out what's happening with this cycle with Neptune stationing retrograde and Mercury entering Cancer? What is coming for that? What is coming for that? Page of Swords in reverse, this cycle. Anything else? Anything else? Anything. Ace of Swords, we're cutting through things. This has come up like 3 times, so we're definitely cutting through illusions. There's gonna be, I'm seeing open conversation and honesty and clarity coming out this cycle, which makes sense with the Mercury entering into Cancer. You're gonna need honesty coming out, because you need to know what you truly want to protect, and you need to be honest too, and whoever you're talking with needs to be honest and bring clarity. I'm ready for a lovely business deal. Does anyone want me to be their personal astrological advisor? So we're getting these. They literally came out in the last one as well. I did shuffle them, but they're all 3 of them came out. So we're taking that. We're taking that. There's connections coming in for sure. But let's read, and justice is there. Justice is coming. Something is being birthed out, people. So we'll just look for the cycle first. No, for the month. We'll do the month first. Got Ace of Wands. Oh, it's just Swords and Wands. Communication, messages are coming in. This cycle for sure. But we've got the 4 of Swords and then the Knight of Swords. So we've got the 4 of Swords, which is about, repose, contemplation, taking a new approach, coming to terms with things, finding some space, slowing down, having a break. Okay, that's interesting. Taking a new approach, this new creativity, this new, you know, when I says this ball of light just breaking out in the month of July, taking a new approach to things. Fascinating, fascinating. Contemplating things as well, like I says, contemplation with the retrograde energies, knowing truly what you want to communicate, how to exchange your energy, what you want to nurture, grow out. So contemplation, I'm seeing that all there, and I just saw 444, 4444 on the clock. Four, that's eight. What's that? 8, 8, 16, 7. Whew, 7. That's a confirmation from me. So contemplation energy, you're doing something new, taking a new approach for something this month. We've got the Knight of Swords. It's come out in reverse, but this is self-assured, incisive, frank, impetuous, critical, indiscreet, powerful intellect, analyze the situation, cut off from feelings. So this contemplative approach that we're going to take throughout the month of July, you're not going to be cut off from your feelings. This has come up before as well. And you may be discreet about it. So the month of July, you may be discreet. You may keep things a bit more quiet. Whatever you're analysing and taking a break and contemplating, and the new approach you're ready to take, whether that's in business, life, direction, partners, whatever, you're going to be a bit quiet about it. Okay, and your feelings are going to be heavily involved this month. I feel someone's coming in, but let's take a look at the wands, the wand energy now. So we've got the 6 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So this month, there's definitely some victory. There's some pride, taking it all in your stride, looking after yourself, being too arrogant to admit the truth. Ooh, superiority complex may be coming up in there as well. But there's definitely some victory coming up. And I do feel a truth is going to be revealed. So there may be an element of you don't want to accept it at some point. But I do feel contemplation is coming up. Okay, but there's definitely some victory, of course. And this really clarifies everything that's going on. So we've got the Ace of Wands, we've got creative vision, originality, adventure, being passionate about life, act on your inspiration, have self-belief, sexual initiative. So creative vision, this three energy spiraling out. You've got that creative vision and you're acting on it as well. That's what I'm saying. You're acting on this creation, which is part of this nurturing birthing potential that's going to pop out in your material reality. There's passion again, like I says, there's some victory coming up. There's some victory, there's passion. You're acting on your unique ideas, originality coming out, creativity. 1, 2, 3, go. It's your creation. Yeah, adventure. But I do feel you're getting something from your creative ideas. These creative ideas that you put out there, nurture and grow, you're gonna get victory. You're gonna get victory, and you're just gonna take it one bit at a time. Maybe a bit blind to something that may come up, but that's definitely in this contemplation, taking a break phase, really looking at the situation and taking a new approach. But I feel this new approach, what is coming, one is part of what you've already got inside of you anyway, and you're going to take inspired action which will bring about victory. And of course, you're keeping something quiet. You're being discreet about something in the month of July, whatever that may be. But I am seeing something physically appearing in your material reality with that 6 coming up there, and it's part to do with your creation and how disciplined you are, how much you're working on it in time for it to appear up. But you're taking a new approach to something, which makes sense. It makes sense. But let's get into this cycle. We've had the 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, the Star, Ace of Swords, and Page of Swords as well. And Justice ultimately is coming in overall. Oh, you can't even see these. Put them on that side. So we'll do the Page of Swords first. that is in reverse. Yeah. So, Page of Swords, vigilance, ready for action, youthful ideas, research the facts, challenging lover, young at heart person, fresh challenges ahead. So, for this cycle, I am seeing we're going to take a new approach, but I don't feel this new approach is coming in for this cycle. Let the month of July come in. Let it come in. I feel this cycle, like, I don't know, I feel some truth is going to come in this cycle. Basically, some truth is going to come in this cycle, which just makes you like honesty, truth, clarity, which probably puts you in the state of you're not ready for action just yet. You're not really starting these fresh challenges. There's not going to be no challenging lover, and like ideas and stuff aren't fully coming in yet. I feel it's coming because we're having this contemplation, taking a break, taking a new approach. It is coming, but these new fresh ideas, what was the other one? These new fresh inspiration ideas may not come in this cycle, but they're definitely going to be there, and you'll act upon them in the month of July, okay? Which will bring about prosperity. And I feel this comes after this taking a new approach, taking a break. So, yeah, but of course, like I says, there's honesty and clarity coming out here with the Ace of Swords, objectivity, resolving a problem, facing facts, knowing the way forward, cutting through any illusions, and analyzing your motives. So we're in this analyzing phase of analyzing our motives anyway. And I feel you'll be cutting through everything. Like I said, Mercury, you only want to exchange your energy in a way that is valuable to you, what you want to nurture and protect. So this clarity and honesty coming through, resolving any problems, especially if it's a problem and that was someone you do want to nurture and protect. It's definitely coming up, and you're going to know the way to go. So this cycle, even if you feel like, oh, these ideas aren't coming in, like blah blah blah, you're not taking all that action this cycle, I do feel something's definitely coming in where you're gonna know the direction to go, okay? And that may, part of this may even come in, it's like analyzing, beginning to think how to take a new approach to this. Like I says, allow these energies to bloom up and develop, basically. But that's what I am seeing. You're cutting through something. Love may come in. I remember these, so we don't need to look at the book for these, but connections are coming in. Collaborations, connections, and things of that nature. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. But I am seeing connections coming in and things kind of working out to your favor. And of course, abundance and actually living that abundant life, having the 10 of Pentacles, you're feeling fulfilled from whatever, even though you're not taking full action too much this cycle, definitely the beginning of this cycle. Ultimately, you're going to finish it knowing the direction you're going to go, and you're going to be feeling fulfilled. You're going to feel like, yeah, abundant. It's not the 10 of Cups for like full emotional fulfillment, but it is living that good life, having that abundance and experiencing it, basically. That may come through a particular connection, a collaboration, but ultimately you are the star, you're illuminating right now, and love may appear because ideal love is part of the star as well. So visionary ideas that you're ready to do, is fully just looking at it and actually living out this idea, bringing out this creation, attracting this new toroidal field. So you're actually living that out. So yeah, something overall in July is gonna be discreet. I don't know what's gonna be discreet, what you're gonna keep discreet, but there's gonna be clarity around it. There really is. And it may be an ideal love that comes in, but you're going to be experiencing abundance and you're going to feel that. So that's what I'm seeing. And ultimately, of course, justice is happening. Justice for you. It's at the bottom of the deck, but justice, that's what I'm seeing, people. For the tarot, I feel like I've been talking for the longest of times, but there's analyzation coming. You're going to take a break, take a new approach. You're going to see exactly where to move and how to move forward in that new approach you're going to get ready to take. Or quite simply, you realize this is the direction I need to move forward, and then you realize you need to take a break and apply that new approach. Okay. But yeah, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath with me. Let's come back to the present moment. Take a deep breath and exhale. Exhale. Sure. Just leave that there. So the only thing is, right now we have our Aquarius moon, and of course very soon this little guy is gonna station retrograde in Aquarius on the 29th. So is that Saturday? That's what we're gonna get. So keep that in mind. Please check out that video. I spoke so much about it. It will be linked and attached to this one, but it's coming. It's going to be major. So check out that video. And of course, the moon right now is in Aquarius. So our emotions, our energies moving us in this Aquarian style of really thinking how we're going to give back our unique ideas, which can signal this electric change as it's fueled by Uranus. So pay attention to how your energy moves you today. When are we transiting? Is it Friday? I think we're transiting on Friday into Pisces. Then we're going to have our Pisces Cetus watery dip. So yeah, pay attention to what comes up, especially if there's unique ideas on how you want to give back. Yeah. But with that being said, do make sure you grab these calendars. There's 10% off. Oh gosh. And if you grab a digital copy, you can get this physical for free. Just pay for postage for the physical and you can have it. There was just 2 minor mistakes with the eclipses, but I've still got like 17 I think, or 16 calendars, so they need to still go. So if you're all right with that, you can get 2 copies. Yeah, but let me know. Grab a reading if you would like. If you like the video, hit subscribe, like it, and I'll see you in the next video. But I'm seeing July, things are picking up. I'm seeing things are picking up more in your favor, and you're going to notice that in the physical reality, all depending on how you allow yourself to spiral on out. Okay. And knowing how you're truly going to exchange your energy. So trust yourself, and I will see you in the next video. And with that being said, angel out. Bye.